Hello and welcome back to Nomads Notes Travel Diary Software help videos. In this video we're going to learn how to add maps to our trip so we can track where we've been. So we're going to go to our My Trips page in our navigation bar. And we're going to add some maps for our trip earlier in the month. You'll see now there's a new button up here for map. But before I show you how to do that, this is one aspect of Nomads Notes where you will need help from somewhere else, and that is from Google Maps. So you need to have a device, mobile phone or similar, that has your location settings turned on and your location history turned on, and you need to have a Google Maps account. If you come to your Google Maps page and come to the menu and go to your timeline. And this is the timeline of where I've been. And this doesn't matter whether you're in Australia or the US or wherever you are in the world, this still works. So this trip that I went on, and it can be yesterday, today, or any time in the past, was actually in March. So I'll go and find the date for the 1st of March. And this will show me where I went on the 1st of March. And that's correct. That's where I went. And I want to add that information to my Nomads Notes. So I'm going to click on the little gear icon down here. You will need to be in a web browser version of Nomads Notes, of Google Maps. And you'll see this little gear icon, and probably on a laptop or bigger screen. And now I'm going to, with the gear icon, I'm going to export this day to KML. And that's simply going to download the history that's down there in my downloads bar, the history from the 1st. Now this trip took over 3 days, so I'm now going to find, it's come up down here for me, Saturday the 2nd, or I can come back up here to find Saturday the 2nd of March. And it shows me where I went on that day. Again, I'm going to click on the gear icon and export that day. It's come down here, and Sunday, it was just a 3-day trip, and it showed me where I came back home again. So I'm going to export this day. And now I can get out of Google Maps, and I can come back into Nomads Notes. So now if I click on my little map button up here, it centers in on where I currently am somewhere. If it doesn't center, just click Reset Map, and we're now going to add a new map. So add new. Now we've got a map option here, and we're going to go back and choose the date, which was the 1st of March, and this is where we're going to upload the file that we just downloaded to our computer. So we're going to click, we're going to go to the folder wherever your downloads go. Mine go into your downloads, find the folder where your downloads are, and I'm going to find my map for the 1st of March. Got the 1st of March. That will show in US format if you're, or month, day, year, if that's your format. And then I've got the file that I've just uploaded. Now I'm going to save that map. And there it is, my map is now in Nomads Notes. So I'm going to do that again for my next day, for the 2nd of March. I'm going to find that file for the 2nd of March. I'm going to save that. And I'm going to do that again for the 3rd day, the 3rd of March. It's reminding me here, remember to download the file from Google Maps first. I've already done that. So I'm going to find my file for the 3rd of March and save my map. So there we go. I've got all 3 days there. I can look at individual days, or I can load all the dates. Now, if you're traveling and you travel exactly the same way back as you do on the way to your destination, as you can see, it doubles up here. It's not necessarily necessary to do both directions if they're on the same route, but if they're different routes you've come back home, we'll certainly load those days. And there's no need to load days where you don't actually travel, because nothing will come up. And we can zoom in, zoom out of there as much as we want. And the dots will give you ideas of where you've actually stopped. So now to edit that map, I can click on the edit icon. I can edit the date, or I can choose a different map just by clicking here. I don't need to edit it at the moment, but I can just choose a different map, or I can choose a different date. And then I can update my map. To delete, I'm going to click on the delete icon. Are you sure you really want to delete it? No, that will just close this. And yes, I do want to delete this map. So I am going to delete this map for now. And there we go. We're just back to the 2 maps. And now we're just going to load the 2 days. And that's how you edit and delete your maps. And you can reset your map at any time and start again and reload your maps. So that's just a quick rundown on how to add maps, so you can just keep a track. And it's now a complete diary of not just your accommodation, your expenses, your fuel, your journal and your mileage, but it also includes your map.